Close the betting slip. Get out of that. Alright, we're back to where we want to be.
Right there. First game.
Start our timer, and we're going for it. Alright, welcome to the show. We've got a 2-game slate tonight. It all starts off with the Nets at the 76ers.
Big game.
We're going to go ahead and cover the injury report real quick. Nets are going to be missing Aldridge, Duke, and Simmons and Harris.
I think the Aldridge is a big
Sixers
big
are
minus.
going to be missing Danny Green. I think Aldridge being out is a plus. I don't think he plays to the Nets' advantage at all. The only thing is he may have been the guy guarding Embiid, but I honestly think Claxton or Griffin are a better defensive guy than Aldridge, so I think it only benefits the Nets tonight that he is out.
Wow. You know me, I disagree. I hate to get into that with you, but
that's
so you
fine.
know, I think Embiid is going to score 40 points tonight because
No, I agree with you on that.
because Aldridge
Embiid-
will never be out there and there'll be no physical force against him. Those other guys might be a little more lengthy and a little more athletic, but they're not.
Griffin's old. Griffin's old. Yes, I'll give you that.
Oh, Blake Griffin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the guy who's gonna have to do it. And if it's not him, it's Claxton.
Yeah, well, he's nowhere.
And Claxton's kind of just more of a blocks guy than he is a defensive guy.
Yeah. Again,
I'll say that.
I
There.
love
So
Embiid.
yes,
I love
do,
Embiid to put up 40 tonight.
I do like Embiid's points tonight. But who do you like on the spread?
The game, I think Brooklyn is going to play really, really tough. And I think Kyrie coming off that game is going to have another game, not near as close, but a good game. And I like Durant and Kyrie to beat Embiid and Harden.
But I thought you liked another guy tonight too.
Well, he's my guy, Curry. And he's the scary guy because we know about what he should do. And when we've looked at the line. Me and you looked at the line earlier, so we know what the line is.
The
And
line on that is 11.5 for his
we
points
both thought
tonight.
Curry would be predicted to score 16 or 17.
You thought.
I
And
thought he would.
I thought it'd be like 14.5, 15.5.
So it's
You were
scary to me.
16.5, 17.
But to me, that is the bet of the night.
And I honestly might agree with him. Seth Curry could honestly go off against his old team, and it could very well be him that's the difference maker in this game.
And so therefore, I like Brooklyn and I like Curry. But I also like Embiid with his points.
I like Embiid's points tonight. Also like Harden's assists at 11.5. I expect him to be dishing the ball tonight. He's the real playmaker of the bunch and the stars. I think it'll show tonight on TNT. And I do ultimately think Brooklyn is going to cover the spread. I think this is a one-possession game where it's just going to come down to the wire, and Brooklyn's probably not going to end up winning it. But I do expect them to cover that 4.5 in that. With that said,
Last thing for me, I'm going to talk about the total. And I would like to play the over here. I think
it's crept up.
Yeah.
We did this 20 minutes ago as a practice, and it was at 235.5. It is now 236.5.
I think the Aldridge
You
being
still
out,
comfortable with 236?
Yes, I love that. It's being that it's that high makes me even more confident. I love the over in this game.
I am going to. If I had to say, I'd lean over. I'm not playing an under with these two teams right now. It's a revenge factor. I just expect a lot of points, but I don't want to play this high of a total either. I feel like if it's just Embiid out there, the pace is going to slow for a little bit. Harden should be out there most of this game, but if they layer the minutes, it's going to slow the pace down for that short little amount of time. And it's going to be very, very close, and I don't want to sweat it out. So I'm just going to stay off the total on that game.
Let's go to the next game.
On to the next one. We have got the Golden State Warriors traveling back to the Denver Nuggets.
Second time in the last, 5-6 days or whatever it is?
Something about that. I think it was maybe... It was either 4 or 5.
When they
was
set all
4
their
or 5.
players. Warriors set
Yep.
all their players. Got beat by, 5 or 6, however much it was.
But yeah. They ended up losing by 6. No, ended up losing by 7.
And
Because the
spread was
lowest...
7.5.
The lowest the spread ever went was 7.5. It ended up going off at 8.5.
Right.
But the only way the Nuggets ended up winning, if you bet them that night, was in the first quarter.
Yep.
I say take them in the first quarter again tonight. I expect Jokic to just get out and be the difference maker to begin with. Granted, I don't know if it's going to carry through the second half. I know the Nuggets tend to struggle in the second half. The Warriors are, I'd say, a better third quarter team. Maybe not the whole second half, but a better third quarter team for sure. Got to play the Nuggets first half over as well. If not the Nuggets first half over, just the first half over. I'll open it up for you real quick and show. Oh wait, I should just go main. First half. First half over is going to be 117.5. Go ahead and take that. If you want to play the under of the game, just wait for halftime and you'll get a better number. I promise you.
You know, I'm waiting on that. I'm listening to him, and I'm agreeing with that because I do want the under, and I'm hoping that, you know, the first half is like he says.
Real quick, we need to cover the injuries as well. No Iguodala, no Peyton, no Porter Jr., no Draymond. For the Nuggets, we have got. Slide back to the injuries real quick.
Lots of them.
So, Will Barton is questionable. Jeff Green is questionable. Zeke Naji is day-to-day. Bones Highland is questionable. Aaron Gordon is probable. We did see him in the player props, so we do expect Aaron Gordon to play tonight.
Yep.
But that means the main three for the Nuggets is going to be Morris, Gordon, and Jokic.
Yeah. Scary. Leaning towards Warriors.
But you have a maybe 75-80% Klay Thompson.
That's who I'd rather just play.
And a Wiggins who has been declining all year.
I understand all that.
And Curry who has been in a slump for most of the year. Do you really think having those three guys makes the team 8 points better? 8 or 9 points better?
I do because
it would be 9 points.
The Klay Thompson that I'm seeing is like how you said he was 60 or 70 or 80%.
Mm-hmm.
I see him improving and getting ready to break out.
You feel like he's back to the 90-95% mark?
No, I think he's 85 or 90%. Still close, but he's improving. So whatever he has been, he put up 20 points in his last game.
You feel like the last game, after having that game of rest in the 4 out of 5 where they matched up against the Nuggets.
And now he had another day of rest after that last game, and now he's ready to play back-to-back games with a day rest in between. It's exactly what he's looking for. I feel like he's going to play 37 minutes tonight and put up 30 points.
And we do have your player prop, one-game parlay of Klay Thompson here.
That's the game. That's the pick I loved for tonight.
Real quick, if you had to pick a side on the spread, where are you going?
I would go Warriors, and it's scaring me more now though because I feel like that's the popular bet. I feel like it's just too easy.
We thought that, but like we said, the line moved from -2.5 to now -2 for the Warriors.
I know, it's scary. So people are betting the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure why. I don't, you know.
It's moved that half point, which means people are betting that Nuggets side.
I know.
And like you said, it's because Draymond means a lot to this team.
I would lean towards the Warriors just because I got to pick a side, and then but my other play that I like would be the under in this game because it's a lower total than the other game. So I like the under in that.
But you're waiting for the second half to bet it, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I'm with you on that, and that's going to be my theory. I'm going to bet and see what I can get the second half. If the total comes out to lower than that,
wait for this total to get up to like 234. If it gets to 234.5, go under.
Yep, that's going to be my plays.
234.5 or higher, play the under once it's halftime.
Klay Thompson is my pick for the night. I think he's going big.
I'll go ahead and pull the bet slip up to end the show. We have got the assist prop on James Harden. The points prop on Joel Embiid, both of those are over. Over on Drummond's rebounds tonight. Over on Curry's point. Oh, they're adjusting something with Curry's points. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. We had Kyrie getting adjusted as well before this, his points. It was 24.5 and it was close, so we removed it. Nuggets first quarter spread. Warriors Nuggets first half over 27 on Jokic, 27.5 on Jokic points, 14.5 boards, 9.5 assists, all over. And then we've got the Klay Thompson points prop at over 17.5 at -125. Here is that fun Klay Thompson prop of over 3 assists. Well, at least 3 assists, at least 20 points, at least 4 rebounds, and at least 4 threes. At plus 675, it's definitely a fun one to watch and root for. The Brooklyn Nets plus 4.5 on the spread. Brooklyn Nets over 236.5. And then for my pick on this last game, how can I not take my team? How can I not take my team? Come on. So yeah, it'll be a fun night. I'm going to do a 2-team parlay with the Nets to the... I will want to do the first quarter. I feel like taking the first half over is just a better bet. And I don't need to actually be a fan. I can just root for my Nuggets either way and not be upset if they let it come back. Which is what I'll probably end up doing. So I'll probably take the first half over and take the Brooklyn Nets for the game plus the 4.5 and parlay the 2. That'll be my Thursday parlay for you, 2-teamer. And we're going to